What's going on, everyone? If you haven't seen my earlier video on the downfall of Spellbreak, go check that one out as I'll be building on it in this video. Well, the release of Chapter 2 happened last month. How's the game been doing since then? It's been okay. I talked a lot in my previous video about Spellbreak's poor player numbers and some of the steps they could take to fix it. Today, we're going to see what they added in Chapter 2, what improvements were made, and what still needs to be addressed.
You? What do I tell them? What did you tell them?
Fellas, they went to town on this game. First off, you got Dominion, a 5-on-5 battle to capture 3 separate objectives. Gear is obtained through the merchant through points that are earned over time. Next, you got a fresh new look for the game. The maps are brighter, you got these crystals that explode if you hit them with the right element, and you've got this fresh new looking lobby menu. The voice actress, Avalon Penrose, also makes this game way better.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
Nice. They also did a complete rework on the talent system, adding new talents and changing how existing ones worked. With all this cool shit added, you may be asking yourself, is this game worth playing? Well...
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
While Spellbreak did add a bunch of stuff, they didn't really see a significant increase in players, at least on Steam. This is supported by the Twitch statistics as well. The trailer received less than 100,000 views, and most of the comments are like this, or like this. So people who don't play this game don't really seem to care. What about the people who do play this game? Did they like the update? I mean, yeah, honestly, I think Proletariat listened to the community pretty well with this update. The final ring, rather than ending up in a completely random and sometimes unplayable spot, is now randomly selected from a group of hand-picked locations. Additionally, players who are exiled can be resurrected if their teammate makes it to the next ring. That's a cool way to keep people engaged, even if they die. Spells can now be cast faster, and gravity is 25% lighter to make floating into the air more of a commitment. Overall, I think fans are satisfied. They even added a new game mode. Dominion basically works like this. Capture a point, move to another point, try not to get hit by the fucking NPCs, capture that point, realize the point you had just captured has been taken back, go back over there, capture it again, and continue this until the game ends. Is it fun? No, not really. After 1 or 2 games, I pretty much understood how this was going to go. You have to reach Gold League before you risk losing any rank, and this is not a fast level up. That's it. I considered climbing higher, but I can only take 2 to 3 games before I'm bored out of my mind. Plus, it feels longer because the games play out exactly the same way every time. Additionally, this game does not reward working together, nor does it reward performing well on your own. It's a boring mess of trying to capture every point until the game ends and someone wins. When I heard there was a new game mode, I was really hoping they would add something that rewarded cooperation, especially in a game where you can combine spells to create some incredible combos. Heck, I'd even take a fucking payload that needs delivered. You got 5 people on the payload protecting it, and 5 people trying to attack. They have to work together, or they'll lose the fight. But Spellbreak doesn't lend itself to close quarters combat, or even combat indoors. There's too much shit going on at close range for you to even see where the enemy is. I don't know what the right answer is here, but this isn't it. While they didn't really fix my issues with the challenge system, they at least tried. You can now re-roll one of your daily challenges. Yay. Keep in mind, these challenges only reward you with like 5 coins for completing it, and the cool skins cost over 1,000. They did add skin-specific related challenges. I actually bought this one and have been playing Pyromancer to try and level it up and unlock the Fire Pirate. Pretty neat stuff. But yeah, the challenges are the same old shit. Yeah. Moving on.
I have reason to believe.
The lore. Oh baby, are you feeling what I'm feeling? Is it still nothing? Because I still just don't care about whatever paragraph you've got to show me. I already talked about this in my previous video, so I'll just get to the summary.
Meatball, spaghetti underneath. Ravioli, Great Barrier Reef.
I like Spellbreak. I do. I don't know why people keep thinking I hate this game just for pointing out its flaws. I'm hard on it because I really like the concept, and I think there's a lot of wasted potential. Just imagine if they added a new map with like unique effects on it. What if Toxic did more damage in the swamp area? What if fire didn't automatically go out in the desert? What if players who didn't have ice moved slower in mountains or icy terrain? Hell, what if they added a new fucking element? Oh my gosh, I would be all over that shit because it would mix things up. Yo, it's Xemptful from the future. I'm kind of sick right now, but fuck it. I got this great idea, okay? Melee in Spellbreak, and just call it The Gloves Are Coming Off. I mean, come on. You go around beating the shit out of people? That'd be fucking sweet. Okay, back to the video. My biggest issue with this game has been and continues to be every game plays out the same way. Now, I know you don't want to hear it. I saw the comments. But just look at Apex Legends for 1 second, just please 1 second. If you land here, okay? You've got access to these zip lines here and here. You've also got openings here and here. Now let's say you land here. You've got this portal leading out back, a door that leads to a completely different area, and these two doors leading deeper into this dungeon. Fighting in this spot feels completely different than fighting here. And you've got unique areas all over all 3 of Apex maps. And that's just part of what keeps people engaged. Using the environment to your advantage is part of the game and part of what makes it fun and different depending on where you land. In Spellbreak, whether you land here or even here, the fights are the same. I like you, Spellbreak, I really do. Hell, I spent fucking money on this pirate skin. But this trend line isn't looking good. If we don't see some exciting changes in Chapter 3, there won't be a Chapter 4. Except maybe if they hire another hot voice actress.
Potato chips, hi, crunchy, crunchy. Potato chips, crunch, crunchy, crunchy. I crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't want no nut. All I want is